opinions on Undertow? Undertow is probably the best new stage they added, but it's ruined by mid being the worst fucking thing imaginable. But, like, you literally add the ability to flank around the sides of mid, and the stage shoots from mediocre as fuck to top tier stage. Or maybe not top tier, but like high tier stage. Just allow us to flank the glass. That's it. Cause then, like, that solves all the problems with the stage. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys what happens with this one simple change. Cause I'm like, let me show you. A lot of maps can be fixed. Well, they can be made improved, but a lot of them need more than that. But Undertow does not. let me show you guys what happens to Undertow just by adding 2 flanks on a glass. This one change will revolutionize this stage. Watch this. Okay? Not tower. I need one with the fucking grading. Let's do, well, tower is actually my favorite, but okay, I guess we can just pretend there's glass. It's better to scrub your gear or just level it to get chunks. I usually just scrub when it's out. Okay. So, let's talk about Undertow real quick. Things I like. The spawn area is really good. This whole left side, this whole right side. The rail from Rainmaker should just be here. I don't know why it's not. Like, the rail from Rainmaker should just be here in every mode. There's no reason not to, because it's just a nice way to move. But, like, this area is perfect. No changes needed. I love this area. This is all fucking perfect stage design. I like the ramp here. They sometimes have a ramp over here and a ramp on the right, depending on the mode, so always a good amount of ways in a spawn. There's only one here, but you can also make a tower jump up here anyway, so it's like 2 entrance routes depending on the mode. The problem is, you get to mid, and this is it. How do you flank on this map? You don't. There's no flank. Look at it. I'm standing in mid, and I can literally see up to each wall. I can stand on the checkpoint, and I can see the wall on each side. You can't flank for this map. This is what makes the map shit. However, the other thing that's problematic with the map is these sides aren't really good, because you can't really back up from them. A defending sponge here would be good, but like, because like this side you can do this, but you can't back up over there. And same is true for this side, except this one actually has a defending sponge. But like, you could get trapped here, for example. And so, we can fix the mid area and the right side of the map with one change. Just turn this, make it a flank. You can make it an uninkable, so it's a bit risky. Like, think like the Snapper Canal flank. Just have it be an uninkable that goes right here. Like, just this entire white block and black box section, just replace it with an uninkable walk. And, like, you can still see him here. Like, if you're a charger, you can still turn and look. But if you're only looking at mid, you can't see it. So you actually have to use your eyeballs and turn. And then the sides are now useful, because this is on both sides. So now there's 3 routes around mid. And that's it. Then the stage is, like, pretty much perfect. That's it. That's all they need to fucking do. Everything else is fine. Also, you can go so goddamn high on this. I love it. But it's like, that's it. That's it. That's all they need to do. None of the other stages require this little changes, except Hagglefish. Hagglefish just needs a bunch of small changes. But like, yeah. Oh yeah, also Hagglefish is definitely better than this map. I forgot its existence for a second. But yeah, that's it. Do that and it's fine. Thoughts on Hagglefish? Okay, why don't we look at Hagglefish while we're doing this? What do we want to do for Hagglefish? Let's do like, Hagglefish clams is the best Hagglefish, so let's look at that memo. Evening. Let's see, here are my requested Hagglefish changes. So, first, on, this side needs to be expanded a little bit for the defenders, especially because on tower control, reaching this spot's really annoying. So, like, extend this platform out a little bit, like this much, and it'll be fine. And then outside of that, this stage is mostly good on, like, every single mode. I think that, this part here could be added, but really the main problem with the stage is just this. This part is, like, a really good high ground. Like, it's a way too useful high ground. I think the solution is to simply lower the tent to, like, this level, right here. And then on all modes, you can keep this wall, but it's, like, it's just this tall. You just climb it, and then it's here. And what that does, is it makes it less oppressive for, like, a charger, because the charger can't watch every route. Or it can, but, like, it's less good, because the charger is now contestable. Like, if I'm a shooter, I can now walk through mid and just shoot the charger, like, right here, because he's on floor level with me now. So, that needs to happen. The other thing is I don't like, well, I like this flank. This flank is fine, but I don't like the other side of it. They actually do it well in one mode, though, which is, tower control. On tower control. Well, no! We didn't need to go Scorch. I don't want to see this stage. Just make this one beta Scorch. Just look up Scorch in the first trailer. If you want to know what I want to do with the stage, just make it that. Just go back. Go back to that one. Why is it taking 5 years to load? Give me... out of here. Haggle real quick. But, like, what I want them to do is, the flanks are close together, but I don't hate that, because they're still, like, they have enough variance to them. My problem is one flank is way too predictable. Which is the left flank. Oh yeah, and while we're here on tower, for whatever reason, tower control doesn't have this defending sponge on the right side that zones has. Oh wait, it does. Never mind. I'm stupid. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's missing this one. It needs this one. This sponge should be here on zones and tower control. That's what I'm talking about. The sponge right here should be here on zones and tower. Because what that means is you can go, threaten a flank, and then if it doesn't work out, you can just go right back up. But having to go all the way over here is so fucking slow. But if I could, like, drop here, threaten a flank, and then go back, it'd be fine. But realistically, what I like about tower is this is so much better of a flank now. Like, you can just go here and immediately, like, shoot people over the wall, and you can just walk forward. And because you can walk all the way up here and then swim up, the charger is much less oppressive in this spot. Because the charger can't see you until you're this close now. Instead of before where you had to walk up a wall and jump across and then swim, it's much faster. So, like, if the E-liter shoots a shot, you can be already all the way over here. And, like, you could shark this close and then pop out. And if we have the tent change that I mentioned earlier, where it's at this level, you just swim here, pop, 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 and you get to shoot the charger. That's it. That's literally the only changes I'd have on this stage. Expand that side a little bit so it's easier for defenders. Add a defending sponge right here on tower and zones. And then make this left flank look like this, and then drop the tent to this level. That's the only changes. Like, they're more changes than Undertow, but they're really minor changes. But those added up, I think, would make this a great stage. Like a really great stage. And it's already pretty good, but I think that would make it great, because that fixes the problems with it. But it's like, this is such a good fucking route. Look at this. This is so good. Like, you just flank tower like this. The only problem is you just can't go back. The flank is too committal. Which is the same problem like Museum has. Like, a lot of people ask me, what was, like, is the Museum flank route being removed that bad? Yes. And, like, it's not just bad because it... Like, before what happened is, so this area here, there used to be, like, this part would extend and you could jump onto the plat from here. And that was nice for a route on its own, like, that was already helpful. But the other thing it did is, say you were flanking down here and shit goes wrong. Like, you drop here, and then it goes wrong. You just back up here, and you can go back to your plat, or even just stand here and have cover. So it means, like, you could drop on this flank, and then back up, to some degree. But because you can't, it makes this flank riskier. And what's even worse is, when the tower moves on this map, I don't know why they did this, but this spinner rotates. Which means you also can't go back here, either. Like, this stays here for, I think, the entire time. And it's absolutely horrible. So what that means is now, if you drop and you want to flank, you can't even go back to your own plat through here, which wouldn't be that bad. You have to go all the way around here where the tower is, So the flank is now super predictable, and if you just keep the guy in mid, they can't go anywhere. Because this only moves back when the tower does. So this spinner rotating is also terrible. So it's like, those two things are a major problem. And it's especially important for tower, because tower on this map goes, like, all the way over here. Like, it moves away from spawn. And if the tower's gonna move away from spawn, the flank area to contest it from a weird spot has to be, like, accessible. Like, you have to be able to let defenders go here. At the very least, if they don't want to add back the flank route, they should add a block here, or a sponge, like it is in Rainmaker, so the defenders can go back. That's why Clan Blitz is the best, mode on this map. Because on Clan Blitz, you can just, there's none of this, but there's a block right here. So you can just go back, and then you can just wall jump all the way up here, or wall jump back here. But, like, that's it, and you fix Museum. Like, just put this back. This whole route that they took out, they just need to put back. If they put it back, this would be a good stage. And then, fix the spinner. This is dumb. Oh, and, okay, while we're on extra things. Expand this area a bit, because, like, if the tower goes this way, this is, like, the one spot to contest tower, and it's tiny as shit. And it has a fucking uninkable, and there's no way to back up unless if you do the rail thing, which I am very certain is unintended. So... Or if it is, it's... I mean, maybe it's intended. I can't imagine this is that hard to spot, but who fucking knows. But it's like, you know, the defending team shouldn't have to do this and, like, not mess up. You know? So. Yeah. But, like, overall, Museum's okay. It's just that problem. Can you spot someone with Zipcaster? Yes. I'm gonna just clip that recording, fuck it. That's gonna be a second channel video.